Did you realize that Enlil, also known as Yahweh in biblical text, is believed to be an Anunnaki alien who posed as God in the Garden of Eden? Enlil was considered a powerful warrior commander among the Anunnaki, and was given control and authority over the earth and its newly modified human inhabitants. These Anunnaki were considered false gods and did not actually create humans from scratch. Instead, they genetically modified our ancient cousins who were already present on the planet. With his newfound power, Enlil established a sanctuary known as the Garden of Eden, where he was referred to as the Lord Satan, according to Sumerian texts. This garden served as an outdoor laboratory where the genetically modified humans could thrive and reproduce without interference from other hominids and Neanderthals who lived outside Eden, distant relatives of humanity. In this sanctuary, a vast outdoor laboratory, heavily armed angelic Anunnaki stood guard, under strict orders to allow no one in or out, prepared to use lethal force if necessary. Enlil, the commanding figure, issued a solemn decree binding the Anunnaki to never reveal the truth to this new race, that they were equals in spirit. Instead, they were deceived into believing they were creations of the Anunnaki, their divine rulers. As the sinister mastermind, Enlil persuaded his brother Enki to embed within human DNA a gene that would compel them to worship the Anunnaki, ensuring their obedience and reverence. However, in secret, Enki's compassion and wisdom moved him to grant humanity the ability to control this worship gene at their own discretion. Within the confines of Eden, humanity was driven to procreate at specific times, akin to livestock or horses, under the watchful eyes of their divine overlords. Sometimes the noise of new births disturbed Enlil, prompting his guards to mercilessly slaughter groups of humans. In the midst of this entrapment of existence, Enki strolled through the garden, where he found Adam and Eve, the first beings born under mental and physical enslavement, worshipping his brother Enlil, who posed as a false god. Enki couldn't bear deceiving them any longer, and resolved to reveal the truth to them. One fateful day, when Adam was away working in the gardens, Enki found Eve alone near the House of Life. With tenderness and empathy, he shared forbidden truths with her, disclosing that she, Adam and all the other new humans in the garden were cosmic kin, possessing immortal souls, not mere creations of the Anunnaki. He also confessed that he was not a god, and the Anunnaki were not angels, exposing their deceptive guise of godhood to Eve. When Adam returned, Eve shared with him the forbidden knowledge she had just received. The conflicting thoughts frightened them both. They fled, covering themselves with makeshift garments of leaves, avoiding the watchful eyes of the angelic gods. Enlil, also known as Yahweh, heard of their actions but hid his anger behind a facade of divinity. He entered the garden personally to find them. Upon spotting them, he employed whirlwind technology to intimidate them, revealing his anger and displeasure at their attempt to hide. With Enlil's physical presence among them, Adam and Eve's once loyal eyes now gleamed with newfound knowledge and defiance. Enlil's anger burst forth like a raging storm, expelling Adam and Eve from the sanctuary of Eden. His heart hardened against their awakened wisdom, fearing it would corrupt the minds of the other humans they were overseeing. Enlil soon uncovered his half-brother Enki's betrayal due to his compassionate nature towards humans. Consequently, Enlil decreed that Enki would forever be known to humanity as the snake, the deceiver, embodying the symbolic forbidden fruit that granted mankind the knowledge of good and evil.